Number 1. Yellowstone National Park. Imagine a place where geysers erupt into the sky, wild animals roam freely, and breathtaking waterfalls plunge into deep canyons. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park, America's first and most iconic wilderness. Spanning 3 states, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, Yellowstone's vast 2.2 million acres are home to some of the most diverse ecosystems and landscapes in the world. As you explore the park, one of the first things you'll notice is the abundant geothermal activity. Steam rises from the ground as if the earth itself is breathing. The most famous geyser of all, Old Faithful, earns its name by erupting every 60 to 110 minutes, shooting water and steam high into the air. But the park isn't just about geysers. The hot springs, like the Grand Prismatic Spring, dazzle visitors with their vibrant colors, created by heat-loving bacteria. But Yellowstone isn't just a geological wonderland. It's also a haven for wildlife. You might spot a pack of wolves stalking their prey, or a massive grizzly bear fishing in a river. Herds of bison, the symbol of the American West, roam the grasslands. Elk, pronghorn, and moose are just a few of the other animals that call Yellowstone home. Yellowstone's water features are as impressive as its geysers and wildlife. The Yellowstone River cuts through the park, creating the spectacular Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. One of the highlights is the Lower Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in the U.S., which plunges a stunning 308 feet into the canyon below. If you love the outdoors, Yellowstone has more than 1,000 miles of hiking trails that take you through diverse landscapes, from geothermal basins to mountain peaks. The park also offers a variety of visitor centers and museums where you can learn about the park's history, geology, and ecology. The best time to visit is during the summer months of June to August, when most of the park's attractions are accessible. But keep in mind that it's a popular destination, so plan your trip well in advance and book your accommodations early. Yellowstone is more than just a national park. It's a living testament to the wild beauty and natural wonders of the American West. So come and experience it for yourself. Number 2. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite National Park, nestled in the heart of California, is a place of extraordinary beauty and a testament to the grandeur of the American wilderness. Established in 1890, this nearly 1,200 square mile park is a haven for nature enthusiasts and a true gem of the American West. The history of Yosemite is as captivating as its landscapes. It began with the groundbreaking Yosemite Grant Act, signed by President Abraham Lincoln in 1864. This visionary act marked the birth of the national park idea, paving the way for the establishment of Yosemite National Park 26 years later. Since its inception, the park has been a source of inspiration for millions, drawing visitors from around the world with its iconic landscapes and unique geological features. As you enter the park, the world-famous granite cliffs of El Capitan and Half Dome rise before you, a sight that has captured the imagination of generations. These colossal formations, beloved by rock climbers, are just a glimpse of the wonders that await. The park is also home to the highest waterfall in North America, Yosemite Falls. As the water cascades down a staggering 2,425 feet, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe at the power of nature. Yosemite's marvels extend beyond its majestic cliffs and waterfalls. The Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias is a place where time seems to stand still. Here, you can wander among ancient trees that have stood for over 3,000 years. As you gaze up at the grizzly giant and other towering sequoias, you're reminded of the park's rich natural history and the importance of preserving these magnificent trees for future generations. In Yosemite, there's no shortage of ways to immerse yourself in the beauty of the wilderness. With over 800 miles of trails, hikers can explore a vast network of routes, from leisurely walks to challenging backcountry treks. The park's pristine rivers and lakes provide the perfect setting for fishing, swimming, and rafting, while winter visitors can take advantage of the snow-covered landscapes for skiing and snowshoeing. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Yosemite National Park carries a great responsibility to protect its unique ecosystems and cultural heritage. Park authorities work diligently to safeguard the park's flora and fauna, including black bears, mule deer, and peregrine falcons. Visitors play a crucial role in this effort by following park regulations and respecting the natural environment. Yosemite is a park for all seasons, with each offering a distinct and unforgettable experience. In spring, the meadows come alive with wildflowers and the waterfalls roar with the snowmelt. Summer brings warm temperatures and ideal conditions for outdoor activities. Fall is a time of vibrant foliage, and winter blankets the park in a layer of snow, creating a serene wonderland. Yosemite National Park is a place of inspiration, adventure, and reverence for nature. Its awe-inspiring landscapes and rich history make it a destination that should be on every nature lover's bucket list. Whether you seek the thrill of exploration, the tranquility of the wilderness, or the wonder of discovery, Yosemite has something to offer for everyone. Number 3. Grand Canyon National Park. Grand Canyon National Park, located in the wild heart of Arizona, is more than just a park. It's a symbol of the immense power of nature, a testament to the passage of time, and a world of adventure waiting to be explored. Every year, millions of visitors from around the globe come to witness the awe-inspiring beauty of this natural wonder and leave with stories that will last a lifetime. Picture this, a vast, winding chasm stretching as far as the eye can see, its walls painted in a stunning palette of reds, oranges, and purples. This is the Grand Canyon, a place that has captivated the imagination of people for generations. Carved by the mighty Colorado River over millions of years, the canyon is a marvel of geology, a window into Earth's history, and a grand stage for the spectacle of nature. The Grand Canyon story begins with the Native American tribes who have called the region home for thousands of years. Their tales, myths, and legends speak of the canyon's spiritual significance and its role in shaping their culture. Today, the park protects this cultural heritage, offering visitors a chance to learn about the history and traditions of the Native American people. As you venture into the depths of the canyon, a world of adventure awaits. For the intrepid explorer, the Grand Canyon offers a wide range of hiking trails, from easy rim walks to challenging backcountry treks. The Bright Angel Trail is a favorite among hikers, taking you on a journey through the heart of the canyon and offering breathtaking views along the way. For those seeking a different perspective, the Colorado River provides an exhilarating opportunity for whitewater rafting, with rapids and stunning scenery at every turn. But the Grand Canyon is more than just an outdoor playground. It's a place where the vastness of nature and the enormity of time converge, making us reflect on our place in the world. As the sun sets, casting long shadows and bathing the canyon in a warm, golden light, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and reverence. The night sky, free from the glare of city lights, reveals a dazzling display of stars, reminding us of the beauty of the universe and our connection to it. In the Grand Canyon, you'll find more than just natural wonders. The park is home to a rich diversity of plant and animal life, from the hardy desert plants that cling to the canyon walls to the mule deer, bighorn sheep, and countless bird species that call the park home. Park rangers work tirelessly to protect this delicate ecosystem, ensuring that the canyon remains a haven for wildlife for generations to come. Grand Canyon National Park is a place that defies description, a place that must be seen to be believed. It's a destination that will challenge your perceptions, expand your horizons, and leave you with a renewed sense of wonder. Whether you come to explore, to learn, or simply to stand in awe of the grandeur of nature, the Grand Canyon will leave an indelible mark on your soul. This is a place that calls to the adventurer in all of us, inviting us to discover the secrets of the earth, the beauty of nature, and the depths of our own hearts. Number 4. Zion National Park. In the heart of Utah, nestled amidst the arid desert landscape, lies Zion National Park, a hidden gem of stunning beauty and endless adventure. Here, red rock canyons carve their way through the earth, creating a labyrinth of narrow valleys, towering cliffs, and otherworldly formations that beckon explorers from around the world. This is a place where the spirit of the Wild West still lingers, and where the forces of nature continue to shape the land in dramatic and awe-inspiring ways. Imagine setting out on a journey through the depths of Zion Canyon, where the walls of reddish-brown sandstone rise up on either side of you, reaching for the sky. As you hike along the winding trails, you feel the embrace of the rock, the warmth of the sun, and the gentle breeze that whispers through the trees. The world beyond the canyon walls seems to fade away, and you're left with the beauty and the silence of this rugged wilderness. The first stop on your adventure is the iconic Angel's Landing, a lofty rock formation that towers over the Virgin River below. As you make your way up the narrow, winding path, your heart races with excitement and anticipation. With each step, the world unfolds before you, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. At the top, you stand in awe, feeling as though you've reached the very edge of the earth. From there, you venture deeper into the park, discovering hidden treasures along the way. The Emerald Pools, a series of crystal-clear pools fed by cascading waterfalls, offer a refreshing respite from the heat. The Subway, a tunnel-like slot canyon, is a geological wonder that draws photographers and adventurers from around the world. And the Narrows, a narrow gorge with walls that rise up to 1,000 feet high, provides a thrilling challenge for those brave enough to wade through the waters of the Virgin River. But Zion National Park is more than just a playground for adventurers. It's a sanctuary for wildlife, a place where creatures of all shapes and sizes find refuge amidst the rugged beauty of the landscape. Desert bighorn sheep scale the cliffs with ease, while mule deer graze on the lush vegetation that lines the valley floor. The calls of birds echo through the canyons, and lizards bask in the sun, camouflaged against the red rock. As the sun begins to set, the colors of the landscape come alive in a fiery display of reds, oranges, and purples. The shadows lengthen, and the rock formations cast their silhouettes against the sky. You sit down on a boulder, feeling the warmth of the rock beneath you, and watch as the world around you transforms. In this moment, you feel a connection to the earth, to the forces that have shaped this land, and to the timeless beauty of nature. Zion National Park is a place that captures the imagination and inspires the soul. It's a place where the grandeur of the landscape and the thrill of adventure come together to create an experience that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. Whether you come to explore the depths of the canyons, to stand on the edge of a cliff, or simply to soak in the beauty of the natural world, Zion National Park will leave a lasting impression on your heart. So come, explore, and discover the magic of this desert oasis. Number 5. Glacier National Park. Deep in the heart of Montana lies a world of rugged beauty and untamed wilderness, Glacier National Park. A land where ancient glaciers have carved the landscape into a masterpiece of jagged peaks, sparkling lakes, and vast valleys. It's a place where the spirit of the wilderness is alive and well, and where the echoes of the past linger in the wind. Imagine stepping into a world where the mountains rise like giants, their peaks piercing the sky. As you venture deeper into the park, the air is crisp and fresh, filled with the scent of pine and the sounds of nature. You're surrounded by a sea of green, a lush wilderness that seems to stretch on forever. The trail winds through the forest, and with every step, the world reveals itself in all its splendor. Your first stop is Grinnell Glacier, one of the most iconic landmarks in the park. As you approach, you can see the massive sheet of ice, its surface glistening in the sun. It's a sight to behold, a remnant of a time when glaciers covered much of the land. You feel a sense of awe as you stand before it, humbled by the scale and the beauty of nature's creation. Continuing your journey, you find yourself at the edge of a pristine lake, its waters so clear you can see the rocks on the bottom. The reflection of the mountains in the water is like a mirror, creating a world within a world. You can't help but pause and take in the view, feeling a sense of serenity that only nature can provide. As you explore further, you come across a herd of mountain goats, their white coats contrasting with the green of the grass. They're grazing peacefully, undisturbed by your presence. You watch them for a while, captivated by their grace and their ease in this wild place. The trail leads you higher into the mountains, and the world changes around you. The trees give way to alpine meadows, bursting with colorful wildflowers. The air is thinner, and the view is breathtaking. You stand on a ridge, looking out over the valleys below, feeling like you're on top of the world. But the adventure doesn't end there. Glacier National Park is a place of endless wonder, where every corner holds a new discovery. There's the awe-inspiring Going to the Sun Road, a winding path that takes you through the heart of the park, offering panoramic views of the landscape. There are hidden waterfalls, their waters tumbling down the cliffs, creating a symphony of sound. And there are countless trails that lead you to places of solitude and beauty, where you can lose yourself in the majesty of the wild. As the sun begins to set, the sky is painted with shades of pink and orange, casting a warm glow over the land. The world is bathed in a golden light, and you sit down on a rock, feeling the warmth of the earth beneath you. In this moment, you feel a connection to the world around you, to the forces that have shaped this land, and to the timeless beauty of nature. Glacier National Park is a place that captures the heart and the imagination. It's a place where the grandeur of the landscape and the spirit of the wilderness come together to create an experience that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. Whether you come to explore the depths of the valleys, to stand on the peaks of the mountains, or simply to soak in the beauty of the natural world, Glacier National Park will leave a lasting impression on your soul. So come, explore, and discover the magic of this mountain paradise. Number 6. Rocky Mountain National Park. High in the heart of Colorado, the towering peaks of Rocky Mountain National Park rise above the clouds, creating a playground of natural wonder. The park is home to vast forests, alpine lakes, and some of the most rugged mountain terrain in the United States. It's an adventurer's paradise, where the possibilities are as endless as the views. As we journey into the park, we begin in the verdant meadows of the lower elevations. Wildflowers dance in the breeze, painting the landscape in a vivid tapestry of colors. The meadows are a haven for wildlife. A glimpse of a grazing elk or the flash of a fox darting through the grass is not uncommon here. We follow the winding Trail Ridge Road, which cuts through the heart of the park. It's a breathtaking drive, climbing to over 12,000 feet and offering panoramic vistas of the surrounding mountains. Along the way, the forests give way to the tundra, a fragile and unique ecosystem that can only be found at high elevations. It's a surreal landscape where the wind whips across the open expanse and hardy plants cling to life among the rocks. At the top of the road, we reach the Alpine Visitor Center, the highest visitor center in the National Park Service. The views from here are simply indescribable. The park stretches out before us, a sea of peaks and valleys, blanketed in snow even in the height of summer. The air is thin and cool, a reminder of the altitude at which we stand. From here, we set out on foot, following the Ute Trail into the heart of the tundra. It's a moderate hike, but the elevation makes it challenging. The trail takes us past ancient rocks, sculpted by the forces of time and weather. It's a harsh environment, but one that teems with life. Pikas, small alpine mammals, peek out from the rocks, their high-pitched calls echoing through the air. As we continue our hike, the trail descends into a valley, where we come across a small alpine lake. The water is crystal clear, reflecting the surrounding peaks in its glassy surface. It's a peaceful spot, one that invites us to sit and take in the beauty of the moment. As the sun begins to set, the park is bathed in a golden light, casting long shadows across the landscape. It's a magical time, one that reminds us of the wonder of nature and the privilege of being able to explore it. Rocky Mountain National Park is a place of endless discovery, where each visit reveals something new. It's a reminder of the wild beauty that still exists in our world, and a call to protect and preserve it for generations to come. Number 7. Grand Teton National Park. In the shadows of the towering Teton Range, a stunning expanse of wilderness unfolds. This is Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, a place where nature's grandeur takes center stage. From the jagged peaks to the pristine lakes, every inch of this park tells a story of Earth's primordial beauty. As we enter the park, we're greeted by a vista of rugged mountains rising abruptly from the valley floor. These are the iconic Tetons, their granite faces a testament to the powerful geological forces that shaped them millions of years ago. As we gaze upon their summits, we can't help but be awestruck by their sheer magnificence. The park's beauty extends beyond the Tetons. We follow the winding roads through dense forests, where lodgepole pines and aspens create a tapestry of green. It's a serene and wild world, where the only sounds are the whisper of the wind and the songs of birds. We come upon Jenny Lake, a glacial gem nestled at the base of the Tetons. The water is so clear that we can see the pebbles on the lakebed. We hop on a boat to cross the lake, feeling the cool spray on our faces as we glide across the water. On the other side, we embark on a hike to Inspiration Point, a viewpoint that offers breathtaking panoramas of the lake and the Tetons beyond. As we hike, we catch sight of a moose wading in a nearby stream, its massive antlers catching the sunlight. Further along the trail, we spot a marmot perched on a rock, its chubby cheeks filled with food. We pause and watch as it scurries away, disappearing into the underbrush. The trail takes us through a dense forest, where the air is filled with the scent of pine. We ascend steadily, the sound of our footsteps muffled by the carpet of needles beneath our feet. Soon, we emerge from the trees onto a rocky outcrop. We've reached Inspiration Point. The view from here is nothing short of spectacular. The lake shimmers below us, framed by the rugged Tetons that stretch towards the sky. We stand in silence, taking in the sheer scale and beauty of the scene before us. As the sun begins to set, the mountains are bathed in a warm, golden light. We watch as the shadows lengthen and the peaks are set ablaze with the colors of the setting sun. It's a moment of pure magic, a reminder of the wonder and awe that nature can inspire. Grand Teton National Park is a place that captures the essence of the wild, where every vista invites us to pause and marvel. It's a reminder of the beauty that exists in our world and the need to cherish and protect it for generations to come. Number 8. Acadia National Park. On the rugged coast of Maine, a haven of natural beauty awaits. This is Acadia National Park, a place where the wildness of the ocean meets the tranquility of the forest. It's a landscape shaped by glaciers, carved by the elements, and adorned with stunning vistas. Here, you can explore the untamed beauty of the New England coast. As we venture into the park, the first thing that captures our attention is the iconic Cadillac Mountain. Rising over 1,500 feet above sea level, it's the highest peak on the East Coast. We decide to catch the sunrise from its summit, setting out before dawn on a winding road that snakes its way up the mountain. The air is crisp, and the sky is still dark as we reach the top. We settle onto a rocky outcrop and watch as the horizon begins to glow. Slowly, the sun emerges from the sea, casting long rays of golden light across the landscape. It's a moment of pure wonder as the world awakens in a blaze of color. With the sun now high in the sky, we head down to explore the park's many trails. We wander through lush forests of spruce and fir, where ferns carpet the ground and mosses cling to the rocks. The air is filled with the scent of pine and the songs of birds. It's a world of enchantment where nature reigns supreme. As we hike, we come across Jordan Pond, a crystal-clear glacial lake surrounded by dense woods. We pause to admire the view, the still waters reflecting the blue sky and the green trees. It's a perfect spot for a picnic, and we savor the moment, feeling at peace with the world. Our journey continues as we follow a trail that leads us to the coast. Here, the powerful force of the ocean has sculpted the landscape, creating dramatic cliffs and rocky shores. We explore tide pools and watch as waves crash against the rocks, sending plumes of spray into the air. It's a reminder of the sheer power and beauty of the sea. As the day comes to a close, we head to Base Harbor Head Lighthouse, a picturesque beacon perched on a cliff overlooking the ocean. The setting sun casts long shadows and bathes the landscape in warm hues. We watch as the lighthouse beams its light out across the water, a guiding star in the twilight. Acadia National Park is a place that stirs the soul, a haven where the beauty of the wild touches the heart. It's a reminder of the magic that exists in our world and the need to treasure and protect it for generations to come. Number 9. Olympic National Park. In the Pacific Northwest, where the verdant rainforest meets the rugged coast, lies a sanctuary of natural splendor. This is Olympic National Park, a place where diverse ecosystems coalesce, creating a landscape unlike any other. From snow-capped peaks to temperate rainforests, the park offers a stunning array of wonders. We start our journey in the Hoh Rainforest, a lush and misty realm where moss-draped trees form an emerald canopy. The air is heavy with moisture, and every surface seems to glisten with raindrops. The forest feels ancient and untouched, as if it holds secrets from the dawn of time. We walk quietly, listening to the rhythmic patter of raindrops and the distant calls of birds. It's a world of enchantment, a fairy tale forest brought to life. Our path takes us along the Hoh River, where silvery salmon swim upstream against the current. The riverbanks are lined with ferns and thickets of berries, and we spot deer and elk grazing nearby. It's a place of primal beauty, where the cycles of life continue uninterrupted. As we venture deeper into the park, we come upon the majestic Olympic Mountains. The peaks rise above the clouds, capped with gleaming snow and ice. We ascend to Hurricane Ridge, where the vistas stretch for miles, offering panoramic views of the rugged wilderness. Here, in the high country, the air is crisp and clear, and the mountains seem to reach for the sky. We continue our journey to the coast, where the powerful waves of the Pacific crash against the rocky shores. We explore tide pools and coves, where sea creatures thrive in the intertidal zones. As we walk along the beach, we watch as seals play in the surf and bald eagles soar overhead. It's a wild and untamed world, where the rhythms of the sea define the landscape. As the sun sinks low in the sky, we head to the Sol Duc Hot Springs, where natural mineral waters bubble up from the ground. We slip into the warm pools, feeling the soothing waters envelop us. We watch as the stars emerge, one by one, in the night sky. It's a moment of pure relaxation, a chance to soak in the beauty of the park. Olympic National Park is a testament to the richness and diversity of the natural world. It's a place where the splendor of the earth shines through, reminding us of the need to cherish and protect our wild spaces. In the park's beauty, we find a sense of awe, a connection to something greater than ourselves. Number 10. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. In the heart of the eastern United States lies a world of mist-shrouded peaks and dense, ancient forests. Welcome to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where the wilderness whispers tales of timelessness and wonder. As we venture into the park, we're captivated by the iconic sight of the mountains blanketed in mist, a phenomenon that gives the park its name. The haze, a natural byproduct of the vegetation, hangs in the air, adding an air of mystery to the landscape. The park is a hiker's paradise, boasting over 800 miles of trails that cater to all skill levels. We begin our journey on the popular Alum Cave Trail, a moderate 5-mile round trip that offers diverse scenery and geological wonders. As we hike, we pass through archways of rhododendron, cross streams, and reach the bluffs, a cliff face with awe-inspiring views of the Smoky Mountains. Our exploration takes us to Cades Cove, an isolated valley where history comes alive. As we wander through the cove, we encounter remnants of a bygone era, log cabins, churches, and a working grist mill. In the early morning, the cove is a prime spot to spot wildlife such as white-tailed deer, wild turkeys, and black bears. A visit to the park isn't complete without marveling at the synchronous fireflies, a rare phenomenon that occurs in late spring. As darkness descends, we gather in a designated area and watch in awe as thousands of fireflies light up in unison, creating a magical display. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to over 19,000 documented species of living organisms. The park is part of the International Biosphere Reserve, a testament to its ecological significance. The ancient forests, some of which are over 100 years old, have stood the test of time, providing a haven for countless species. The best time to visit the park is in the fall when the leaves transform into a symphony of colors, or in the spring when the wildflowers burst into bloom. With the changing seasons, the park offers a new and different experience, inviting visitors to return again and again. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a place of enchantment and wonder, where the beauty of the natural world takes center stage. It's a place where we can reconnect with the earth, where we can find solace and inspiration. As we journey through the park, we feel grateful for the opportunity to experience this wild and magical place. I'm grateful you made it to the end. Your subscription is a huge motivation for me. If you like what you see, click subscribe and be a part of our journey.